Well, ladies and gentlemen, says we're live, so we must be live. There's Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife, and this is And here we go. Well, let's see who's on. We're in the little Germany today. My petrol already. There you go. I got music in the background, but I think I should be okay. I'm going to skip my adverts and see what you guys are seeing. Okay, let's stop that. Craig Andrews, buenas tardes to mi Christina. Hope you're both well. We're fine. Christina's staying at home today. I got a story about that, of what we did today. Subs on, evening Tim, all good. Thought of getting early, making lamb curry, sounds delicious. Carl's on. Hey Carl, I'm in the little Germany, if you're still on the island. Stephen Moody, don't talk to yourself now, Steve. Good evening, everybody. Hope we're all good. Distraction UK, good evening. Pete and Shell, Anthony, good evening. Nikki's on from beautiful sunny Manchester. Whereabouts? Long sight, right? Una Mine's on, Julie Wade, David Butler, April Sharman. Hi, everyone. So it's just me today and a little bit of beer. I don't have anybody coming in. I've got my earphones today, so I can cancel everybody else out. But I have opened the room, so if you want to come in and say hello on the room, all you need to do is to go to timothydowd.com, and there you can find how to join in the live show. All you need is a phone or a tablet or a PC with a camera and some sort of microphone. All your phones and everything have already got a microphone in them. It is better if you have earphones, but don't worry about it. Just make sure you got no bright lights behind you. And come in and say hello. Apart from that, I've got a little film to show you and a little story to tell you. And I'll be answering your questions. So, Darren Johnson looks warm. It's beautiful and warm here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll tell you what I might do, is I might swap this out and I can show you a different camera then. Let me just organise this a little bit better than it is. There you go. So I'll sit in this corner. Got to move the table a bit. There you go. So I'm in the corner now, so you can't see anything behind me. So I've got really bad background, which is not bad, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this one over to the front-facing camera. Oops. And then you can see both of us. And we'll go live with that one. There you go. And I can lead Timothy Dowd up now. There you go, ladles and jelly spoons. So that is my view out to sea. There you go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. So let's move this a bit further away. There you go. Is that better, Darren? I'd say if you want to come on and say hello. See Walker's on, Tricia Slater, Julie Wade, Dalewyn Roberts, we're with you. Evie Blue, Craig Andrews, Miko Jones, good evening. Kieran Comley, a upball from sunny Sheffield. Tina Rigby, hello Tim and everyone just nipping to say hello. Hi Tina. Craig Andrews, Tricia Slater, Maria Ayers. Tree Surgeons on, good evening from glorious sunny warm Birmingham. I think it's getting a bit better in Britain now, isn't it? Anthony, good evening from Tree from sunny Prestwich. I used to live in Prestwich. I used to live in 17 Kingswood Road in Prestwich. Hope everyone's okay. Looking forward to an extended weekend. What, is Monday a holiday in Britain? Is Monday a holiday in Britain? Or is it May Bank holiday on Monday, innit? Of course, because May Day's Sunday, innit? And in Britain, you get the holiday the next day if it's on a Sunday. That doesn't work in a lot of countries, like Germany, for instance. If Christmas Day and Boxing Day land on Saturday, Sunday, that's it. It's Saturday, Sunday. None of these getting two more. 2 more, there you go. Roger Channing's on even term, coming over in 2 weeks. And Smiler from New Zealand, Damien's on, thanks for supporting us, Damien. Craig Andrews, and we got some new members as well that I should really give a shout out to, and I wrote them down, but I didn't bring the paper. So all the new members, I'm going to write you down and say thank you very much on Monday, on Meetup Monday. I'm going to be mentioning you guys, so just remind me that I need to do that. As I say, if you want to come on. The room is open to say hello. And before we do that though, I've got something to show you. I've been experimenting with sound design. Now, you know what I'm like with tech and all that, you see. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to do sound design, which means that when the camera moves, you'll hear a sound. Now, you're not really supposed to hear it. You're supposed to just experience it, or it's supposed to be, oh, that's good. You know, it's supposed to be a sort of a subtle improvement on all the stuff. So, but I've done one that is really over the top with sound design. So every bit, well, not every movement, but a lot of the movements have got sound on them, and there's no talking in it. And so I hope you enjoy this. If it's too loud, I'm going to stop it, turn down the thing, and restart it. But we'll see what it is. I'm going to mute me now, and then we're going to go. I've got a guy over here who's going to come. Do you want a drink? This is Reinhold. Oh, he's having a fag. Fag Ashlil. Here we go. So, what's next to? As they say, oh, I'm speaking German, I just been speaking German. What do you think? This is Reinhold at the front here. I don't know whether he wants to be on it or not, but we'll see, we'll see. You're live on, I'll tell him later, Well, okay. Tim's going on a journey. I'll tell you what it was. I went to get my eyes, I wasn't getting my eyes tested. The doctor sent me for some tests. I got to go to the doctor every 6 months and just to check up because I'm old. And they take my blood pressure, my heart rate, all that stuff. And they said my blood sugar was a bit high, obviously because I'm eating loads and drinking beer. And so they said they're going to test me for diabetes. So they said when you take these eye drops in, so they can take a retinography or whatever it's called, then it's going to be a problem. Well, it's going to be a problem because I've got this on the wrong way around. We come. Yeah, we came back. Okay, had them in the wrong ears. Thought it was a bit weird. Yeah, so when they put those drops in your eyes, then what happens is your pupils go out and you can't drive. So they told me how to take the bus. So what I did is I took the bus, and I thought I took the pictures of the tickets and stuff. You just buy it on your phone. There's an app called 10 Mass, you like the card, but you just buy one ticket. It's not as cheap as 10 Mass, but then you don't have to buy a card and put a load of money on it. And I've got money on it anyway. But yeah, it's even better than that. So this is Reinhold, but he doesn't speak a lot of English. He speaks Spanish and German. He's coming for dinner on Sunday, hopefully. So what else? Oh, my thing's gone off. There you go. And Jill, I was just about to mention Jill. Jill contacted me. Jill contacted me and said she was okay, and I was going to give her a shout out today. And she's just done it for herself. Well done, Jill. Glad to see if you're feeling better after your surgery, and we hope everything went well. So, Angela, good evening, everyone. Can't hang around tonight. Still working. Okay, see you later. There's a touch of Alfred Hitchcock when watching your video, Tim Steve. Well, I'm trying to make it a little bit more cinematic, you see. Nikki, your email address is still the same as last year, just simply yes or no will suffice. So there we go. Una, is Tim going on a journey? It was to the Centro de Salud. Okay, and Trisha's feeling better now. Everybody's feeling better. I've got to get the doctors on Thursday, and they're going to tell me I've got diabetes probably. So I'm drinking and eating as much as I can this weekend. Playing noughts and crosses with the granddaughter. You got to beat them. You beat them. Okay. Oh, the smell in this place is lovely. The smell in this place is lovely. I've turned everybody off now with this thing. I've got a button here that sort of like cancels all the sounds out, and it's great. I'm on my own now. I've got to listen actually in case somebody talks to me. Oh, there's a Schnapsel. Evening, Stuart Adams. Hey, nice to see you, Stuart. Let me just push that up. What age? Okay, we've got 81 people watching. I got a story for you. Today we went to Santa Cruz, and I was going to film it, but it was a bit of a hassle, not hassle, but a bit of stress getting there, because we had to be there by 11:30, and the last time we were there, we couldn't get a parking spot. And so I decided to go a lot earlier to get a parking spot. So better off get there early and have a decent parking spot than get there late and have stress. So we ended up finding a parking spot eventually at 11, and the appointment's 11:30, so we had half an hour. I thought, great. So we went to the hospital, and it was a regular checkup that Christina has every 6 months, but she hasn't had one since COVID. And then the first one for like 2 years was in January, and he says, where's the new CAT scan? So, well, you ordered it, but they didn't come up with the appointment. So he did an appointment in January for this month, and we've just had it a couple of weeks ago. And so now we got the results. Long story short, the results are good. There's no change in the scars in her brain over the last 5 years, so that's a good thing. But getting there, we got there half an hour early. We take a ticket, says, yep, appointment 11:30, and we went and sit in the waiting room. At 1:15, we get to see the doctor. From 11 o'clock to 1:15, we waited to see the doctor. And he said, hey, how's it going? Are you all right? So we're not all right. We've just been waiting 3 hours to see you. It's not me, he says, it's the system. That's it, keep telling them the system's broke. He says, but I don't get in until like 12:30. So I don't know why they make an appointment at 11:30 for you. I says, does that mean like next time don't come till 12:30? He said, well, next time if you make an appointment with me in the afternoon instead of the system, he says, I'll give you a time and you come at that time. I said, great. So the next one we've got is 4:30 in the afternoon. 4:30 in the afternoon on November the 26th, I think it's a Monday. So yeah, so that's the next 6 months. Anyway, so we got this, and the parking spot I got was in the nurses' parking thing because all the disabled spots were taken. And this guy says, oh, don't worry, he says, come on with me. And then it was like a guy who directs traffic in the place. And he sent me up this little hill, and he said, you can park anywhere here. So I parked in a decent spot, great spot, and got Christina out, stuck in a wheelchair, and I'm going back down the hill, and there's like grids in the road. And one of the wheels got caught in the grid, and the bloody wheelchair tipped over. And I tried to grab my hat cam to record. No, I didn't. I tried to grab Christina and ripped her shirt. And she fell out, sprawling on the floor. And I didn't have my hat cap on. It's a bit of a shame, really, but at the moment, at the time, it was going like, oh, what have I done? So she was on the floor, and then the worst thing was, we weren't injured at all. Christina was laughing, but these 6 young nurses came up and started bollocking me for not looking after her and stuff like that. And then they say, next time, you drop her off right outside the door and then go and park the car. And I'm going, oh yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm getting bollocked by a load of young nurses, and these 2 guys comes up and they start grabbing Chris, and she hates it when somebody else picks her up. And anyway, so I sort of like managed to get hold of her, and they helped and everything. And then we got in, and that was it. But that was quite fun. It's just a shame we don't have these little drones that can just photograph our whole lives. But she sends her love, by the way. Christina sends her love. Let's see what else you got. What am I missing? Really good seeing the Craicmaster do a walk around looking at €1 pints. Yeah, it's just been dropped. Have you seen that? Tim, hope to see you in a week or so for a walk around. Show me the sights. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the walk arounds next week. I know I've said this a long time, but I'm going to have to do this anyway. So I've really got to be serious with getting fit now. So I've done my cutting down on making food and stuff like that, but now I've got to start losing weight. So starting in May, which is Sunday, I'm going to have a massive meal on Sunday with the guy opposite over there, and his missus, and I'm cooking roast pork with potato dumplings and sauerkraut, beers and schnapps, perfect. So we're doing that this weekend, and then that's it. Then it's strict diet for May, and walking. So I'm going to be going walking every day. I don't know whether I'm going to film every day, because when I'm filming, I'm not walking fast, and I don't want to walk fast and pant in the microphone. So what I might do is I might do some walks for you guys to show you places and stuff, but then I'm definitely going to walk for myself, doing quite fast, and we'll see what happens there. So that could be interesting. Good news, Tim. Ray Duffy, thank you so much for the donation there. That is exactly the price of this beer. Actually, it's a little bit more expensive, but I get it for a good price. Oh, poor Christina's saying, yeah. Josie and the Pussycats. Tony Bennett says, hello Tim, just saw you doing live. Nice to see you there and again. Show us one of your tricks again. I still remember the coin trick you showed us when we meet up Monday. Good times. You know, I nearly brought some ropes today because I do a rope trick which is quite visual, and then I forgot to do it. I forgot to bring them. So I will do on Meet Up Monday. If you're coming over, I'll bring some magic and we'll do a little magic show. So yeah, we'll do that. Some people over there were fans of me when I was doing magic, and they said they miss it when I used to, be in the bar like and say, go on, show us a trick, Tim. I'd always have something around. But since COVID, there was nothing. So I'm going to practice over the weekend and do a little show on Monday for anybody who's there, and of course for you guys watching. Steve Moody, really happy that Christina's scarring has remained stable. My scarring hasn't changed in years. Touching wood. Yep, very good. It's I think it's 5 years since the last CAT scan, but I think the one before that there was a little bit of difference. But since 5 years there's no scarring, which is good. But that means it's in the degenerative phase of the disease. So that means she's not out of the woods. It's still going to go down, but she's going to be pretty good. She's what's the word? As she always says, same shit, different day. And you can either be ill and miserable, or you can be ill and be happy. And as long as you live within your limitations, then you're happy. If you're trying to do stuff that you can't do and you know you can't do, then that's no fun. We talk about stuff like that on Balcony Banter. But this, my friends, is Freaky Friday. So, I'm back to me now, back to me. I'm going to have one more beer and then that's it. Oh, we didn't have breakfast this morning either, so I ended up eating muesli bars from the car, and one of them was like melted, and it was chocolate in it. It was like chocolate muesli, coconut, he said, but there was chocolate in it, and I had that. I felt it made me sick. And when we got home, I had a ham sandwich. So we had a ham sandwich when we got home. We didn't get home till nearly 4 o'clock. It takes us an hour to get home, and we're an hour with him. So yeah, it's amazing. Ham-azing, as they say. Ham sandwich azing. Hi Heather, hi Pauline, evening Tim. So nobody came in the room yet, I don't think, but the room is open if you want to come in, and I can hear you. So if you want to just get your phone, go to timothydow.com. And when you get to timothydow.com, there's one button there that says how to join in, and then you go into that, it tells you how to do it, and then press join the running show, and then you can join the running show. And you'll be right here, right next to me, where that guy is. Tony Bennett, definitely meet in December, Tim. Get your magic cloak out. I will. Life today, Tim. Tomorrow's another day, hopefully. Exactly, Bob. Exactly. So, let's see if I can get the barmaid's eye. I used to be better at that than I am these days. Muchas gracias, señora. Have you drank your Schnaps already? Hast du deinen Schnaps schon getrunken?
Ja, warum?
So.
Ja, ich wollte eine trinken.
Okay.
Oder zwei.
Okay.
Warum?
Ja, plus.
Bringst du eine mit?
Hast du angerufen jetzt und gesagt, ob du kommst am Sonntag oder nicht? Hast du nicht gefragt, gell?
Nee, noch nicht. Ach so. Ja, morgen Abend sind wir hier.
Ja, aber ich muss dann heute wissen, dass ich morgen einkaufen gehe.
Gerade überlegt, morgen oder?
Ah, okay, das bedeutet, wenn du Deutsch isst morgen, du willst nicht Deutsch essen am Sonntag.
Morgen sind wir hier.
He's here on tomorrow. Ja?
Und am Sonntag wäre es bei dir.
Wann du willst?
Ja, oder sollen wir verschieben noch? Wie ist dir am liebsten? Wie ist dir am liebsten?
Ich fange übermorgen mit Diät an.
Ja.
Wegen
Was hältst du davon, wenn wir es nach der Diät machen?
nach der Diät. Das ist im September. Nein, ich habe Diabetes jetzt. Wahrscheinlich.
Oder große Braten machen.
Anyway.
Große Braten.
He may not be coming for dinner tomorrow. So you go.
Da muss ich Rede anrufen.
Okay. Sonntag, wann du willst, aber
Wenn es dir passt.
bei mir passt perfekt. Aber
Ja, von einer Idee.
okay. He's saying when it's okay for you, he'll come. Or we can do it later, is what he said. One more, the next one will be one more, and the next. Exactly, Jimmy, exactly. Hi, Heather, hope you're keeping okay. This weekend's a bank holiday in Tenerife. No, I don't think so. Tomorrow is, no, Sunday's May Day, but I don't think it's a holiday. But who knows? Every day's a holiday for me, so I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, what's the quality like today? It's 1080p is the quality today, so I'm in full HD, so I should be pretty good on your TV. This is the other one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's the other way. I always get it wrong, don't I? It's because it's looking at me, you see. It's looking at me. Im hotel. Oh, that was cool. I like that. I didn't realise that happened. I could put him in the corner as well. There you go. He's in the corner. There you go. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. I'm just playing with my stuff now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Prost. Ray Duffy, this one's on you. Jill Garner says I look great on a TV. Thank you very much. Ian from Dundee's on. Went to see Ian. Bank holiday Monday. Okay, yeah, it is a bank holiday. German, Spanish. Does that not confuse you, Tim? It does actually. Sometimes I think in German and I think in English, but I don't think in Spanish yet. But when I think in Spanish, it'll be easier. But I can switch between the two. My daughter, which was brought up bilingual, and the way we did it is I only spoke English to her, and Chris only spoke German to her. So she had an English parent and a German parent. Other people do it like living rooms English, kitchens German, whatever, you know. But that's the way it works. Voila. So yeah, but I'm still learning Spanish. So even though I say I speak Spanish, I understand it. I can read and write it, but I'm not really fluent in it. So I have to think in one language and translate to Spanish. And I'm better at translating from English to Spanish than I am German to Spanish. So that's one step. When you're learning a new language, that's always the problem. Yes, sir. Sonntagabend, 6:30 Uhr. Yeah, 6:30 Uhr. 18:30 Uhr, halb sieben. See, that's how you get confused. Perfekt. Perfekt. Nein, eben. September kommst du wieder. Im September. September kommst du wieder. So, plus das Fleisch und das Gemüse und das Bier und das Schnaps.
Ich feiere zu Hause.
Den Rest habe ich.
Nee, ich feiere zu Hause. Danke.
I invited him. He said, "What shall I bring?" And a mate of mine, Ed, his name was Ed, and he was a boss actually. I'm halfway through the stories. I know. But he says, "What do I bring?" And I said, "Just bring the meat and the vegetables and the beer and the schnapps." And he says, "They've stayed at home." And but that's another story. Yeah, so he's going to come tomorrow night, and this is the thing with German, you see. Halb sechs sounds like half six, right? In fact, it's exactly that. Halb is half, and sechs is six. Half six. Now, in English, half six is 6:30. And hast du halb sechs oder halb sieben gesagt?
Du sagst was.
Du hast halb sieben gesagt, oder? 18:30 Uhr. Ja, perfekt. Ja.
Was gibt's da zu essen?
Schweinsbraten.
Große Braten.
Krustenbraten von der Bauch mit Schwerte. Schweinsbraten, Krustenbraten. Dankeschön, mein Schatz.
Wie viel Uhr gibt es?
Ich hol dich ab.
Du bist in Urlaub.
Ich hol dich ab. 6:30.
Kartoffelknödel, Semmelknödel, Sauerkraut. Und Sauce. Anyway, I'm telling him what we're having.
Weizenbier, was ich hab, bring ich noch mit.
Yeah, bring the bring the Weizenbiers.
Trinkst du nicht?
I will, I will.
Ja, ich trink's. Trink's mit. Hör mal, und die eine Flasche Schnaps noch. Die du vergessen hast, leer zu machen. Die bring ich auch noch mit.
That's even better.
Hä?
Ich muss dann in Englisch reden, weil die Leute hier verstehen kein
Ja,
Deutsch.
sag in Englisch.
Wir haben 107 Leute zuschauen. Und du bist dran, das ist deine Kamera.
Ja, alles klar. Hallo. Good evening.
Yeah, very good. Is this from you? Von dir?
For you, for me.
Muchas, I've got to drink a schnapps with my best friend.
Hello. Sieht mich von hier. Hello.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was a good one. It's not even on. So, how long have we been on? 30 minutes. Oh, that went straight to my head, that. I'll have to wash it down with a beer. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, I never forget finish my stories, do I? Must get a little hand on this watch. I shall read what you guys are doing. Tree surgeon, why don't you come on in the room and everybody can see your face? Or wear a mask to stay in the background. Hope Queen's not too tired of a checkup. That is the only thing, the problem. She has got this chronic lethargy. So she's always tired. And stress and everything and going out, it makes it even worse. So she's actually lying down at the moment. And I've got to wake her up when I get home and feed her pizza. And she wants her favourite pizza tonight, which is tomato, of course, mozzarella, the buffalo mozzarella. And then black olives with the stone in, she likes the stone in. And then artichoke hearts cut in half, squeezed with the water out and put on top. And thinly sliced garlic, lots and lots of thinly sliced garlic over the top. And then mozzarella cheese grated on top of that. And what I do then is I shred a chorizo sausage into little bits and then just put those along the top, and they crisp up on the top and they're fantastic. So it sounds like a lot, but it isn't. It's only like one little bit of cheese, the mozzarella, the ball mozzarella to start with. That melts into everything with an olive in it, and then the other mozzarella is just lightly dusted on top. And of course you've got the green stuff, whatever the green stuff's called. I can never remember. Oregano. How do you pronounce it? Is it oregano, number one, or oregano, number two? Tell me in the comments. Carl's place. Good evening, Tim. Freak Friday. You working tonight, Carl? 3 weeks and counting until touchdown. Oh. Maria Alti's on. Hi, Jill. Buenas tardes, amigos. Maria Albanos. I have said, he dicho todo que yo hablo español muy malo. Entiendo nada, pero leo y escribo español mejor. Hi. Same as me, Tim. We got Belgian blood and speak and understand it, and the translation between English confused me also. Exactly. Oh, I'm way behind. Went yesterday to Keswick, not been for years. That was Marie. Tony Bennett, great stuff. Get them boards waxed, Cole. Hi Tim, my old neighbour used to speak German. He said that it's easiest language for English speakers to learn. Would you agree, Neve? I would say if you're an English speaker, then a romantic language is probably better. That's more based on Latin. So I think Spanish is a good language to learn if you know English. German is, to speak it properly is really weird, and I didn't even learn German. I learned Bavarian, and I learned it like a sing-song, so I didn't actually translate. What I did, I learnt German like a 5-year-old, I'd watch people do stuff and what they were saying, and I'd just copy what they were saying, and it really works. It really works. But I would say that Spanish is easier. But even though Spanish is now my second language, second foreign language, and they do say that the second foreign language is the easiest. How many languages do you speak? Okay, I speak English and German fluently, and as you see, I can dabble in Spanish. I can go to the doctors. I can get on a bus. I can order a meal, but I can't speak politics and stuff. But I can speak politics and hold my own in German, so that's not too bad. So I would say I'm fluent in German and English, and I also knew a little bit of Welsh when I was younger, but I wouldn't say I speak Welsh. I can sort of blag it, I can get away with it. But, and of course, I like to learn yes, no, please, thank you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in most of the languages of the countries that I've been to. So, that's Cantonese. See ya. Jenny, Tim, you can't tell the comments because it's spelled the same. I said 1 is oregano and 2 is oregano. So you can tell me if it's number 1 or number 2. But very clever. Heather, look after yourself, Tree. There you go. Got to go now, says Tina. See you, Tina. You're probably already gone. How many languages do you know? Says Kevin Smooth. I just did that one. Eres excelente, aprendido español, no te preocupes. She says, don't worry, I'm excellent in Spanish. No creo que, I don't think so. No lo creo. Ray Duffy, that's the next one. Thank you very much, Ray. Tony Bennett, Tim, when are you going to do a live from the Mind Hotel across the road? I was going to do it today, but they don't allow it. That you can go up for a drink, but they won't let me. They won't let me go live, or they won't let me get a camera out. To say the truth, so you got to get permission, and they got to get it from head office and stuff. Probably Andrew will get better permission because he's got a lot more followers than I have, so he can go in and say, look, I've got 20,000 followers. Can I do a thing? But unfortunately, my channel isn't. I don't think it's big enough. I've asked them 3 times, and I've sent them emails, and they don't even answer the emails. So basically, but I will go up and have a drink. But I have heard that I can't afford the beer either, so that's another thing. Number 2, I think, but depends on where you're from, like aluminium. Or aluminum. Okay, so it's oregano and aluminum for Americans, and oregano for Brits, and aluminium. Oregano and aluminum, oregano, aluminium. A tree's going to swim. Pete, I'm looking into it. Get there regardless. Yep, we have got to look each other in the eye and shake our hands, each other's hands. How much easier is your life in Tenerife speaking the language? Well, to tell you the truth, if you come over here, like I would say 90% of English speakers, and they get into a clique of speaking English, then you don't really need Spanish because it's a tourist area. You can get by speaking loudly and gesturing with your hands. If you need to go to the doctors, or you need to go to the town hall, or somewhere like that, then you've got to pay somebody to translate for you. Even though the guy you're talking to speaks perfect English, they refuse to do it for the simple reason is they say, if you come and live in our country, you should learn our language. There's a little bit like, people in Britain saying, if you come over here, don't speak Arabic, speak English. So I appreciate that, and I did appreciate it. So having learnt the language, if you see, when another face comes in the frame, it automatically does that. It's not me doing that, honest, it's not me doing that. As soon as she goes away, then it'll come back to me. There you go. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so basically, if you do speak a bit of Spanish, then they get fed up of you speaking too slow, you see. So then they'll revert to English because they just want to get rid of you. So it's a lot easier to go to somewhere and say, mi nombre es Timothy, mi español es muy malo, pero hablas más despacio y entiendo mucho. Yeah. So basically, if you speak slowly, I will understand everything, which I don't, obviously, but there you go. And so I'm going to have to move this now because she's going to be playing something or other. There you go. There you go. So learning the language makes your life easier because you don't have to pay somebody, a babysitter, to go and take you to the doctor, or a babysitter to go and take you to the council or the town hall or wherever you need to go, whether you need Spanish. And also once you get there and you struggle, they'll end up just talking English to you anyway. And so that's easier all the way around. I hope that does answer the question there. Yeah, Tim, I always said I'll look you in the eye. It's on the cards regardless. Excellent, excellent. I wish I could speak German, Tim. I were in Siam Mall shopping, go home Sunday. Oh, no. Are we going to see each other? Let me know where you are tomorrow afternoon. I've got to go shopping tomorrow afternoon to get the meat for Sunday. So let me know where you are tomorrow afternoon. Just when you sat down having fun, just call me, tell me where you are, and I'll come down and say hello. Mauser, hey Tim, hey Mauser. Or is it Moiser? There you go. Mauser's a gun, Moiser is the plural of mice. Mouse. If you want to learn German, there's like 3 different types of German. There is the German they read on the news, and there's the German that they speak in the north, and there's the German they speak in the south. So there's there's a lot more accents obviously, but southern German is more sort of like flowing, and northern German is more guttural, and then the real German then is lots of long words strung together. But there is a way of learning a language that you just use the sounds. You don't learn how to spell it. You just use the sounds. So like how are you in German is wie geht's, yeah, and what it really means is wie geht es. How does it go? Goes it? How goes it? Wie geht es? But they'll contract it to wie geht's. And so if you think of a V and Gates, Bill Gates, then you could actually say, if you just say wie geht's, then they'll think you can speak German because it sounds local. And ich bin overgefallen, glaube ich, am Achsenbrochen. I think I've fallen over and broken my leg. In Bavarian. Do you speak German at home? We speak a mixture at home. So when Christina wants something quick, she'll shout in German. Normally we'll probably speak English, but we try to speak Spanish to each other just to practice. Oh, are you all right? You're live. Depends if you're with the right woman or not. There you go. You're in the corner there. This camera here. You two, way off? All right. Have you eaten yet? You've eaten, have you? Oh, la caletta. Very nice. There you go. I've just got to show me who I'm talking to. See ya. Bye. That was nice. They didn't want to be on. Made a mistake. Danny Underwood says, hi Tim, just got home and jumped on for a short time. I haven't to him. How did your eye test go? Been meaning to ask. Well, the girl who was doing the eye test obviously can't give you any news. So what she said was, I can see the last blood test you had and your sugar levels were elevated, not over the border but elevated. And they said what I see in the eyes is possibly you're in pre-diabetes stage, diabetes 2. So I think the doctor's going to tell me I've got diabetes 2 on Wednesday, sorry. Whilst I'm talking about Wednesday, this week's balcony banter on Wednesday, May the 4th, is May the 4th be with you. It's a Star Wars themed May the 4th be with you show. And because it's the first Wednesday of the month, we're doing it on Giuliani's channel. So I will be going live for 10 minutes just before 5:55. And then at 5:55, I'm going to send everybody over to Giuliani's channel. If you're not subscribed to her, there is a link in the description. If you subscribe for free and click the notification, then when she goes live, you'll get notified that she's live. And you'll know that it's Balcony Banter. So all you Balcony Banter fans, you can go and resubscribe to Giuliani Nendel, link in the description, and we're going live on her channel on Wednesday. There we go, we're done. So we've been on for 46 minutes now, and I have got to finish early tonight because Christina wants her thingy-marooge. Kamari, Kamaru, Kama, Aras, Arats, Ahelon Chorus. Kamari, Kamaru, Kamar, Araras, Arats. Ray, did I get that right? No, try it again. Kamari, Kamaru, Kama, Araras, and Rats. Nobody came in the room. You could have come in, anybody from Scotland could have come in the room and said that. Only German I remember from school is mein Schildkröte ist kaputt. My tortoise is broken. Hi Tim, what's best email address to get you on? It's mine. If you send it to somebody else's email address, Scotsman in Tenerife, me@timothydown.com. So it's me@timothydown.com. me@timothydown.com. Kevin, where are you? Are you coming over soon? I'm waiting for him to answer now, of course, because he won't answer, will he? Near enough. Oh, I was near enough. I'm going to say, Kamari, Kamaru, Kama, Araras, Arats. Hi, Tim, big hug. You and Christina, you going? Hi, Kevin. Kevin, I was just going to leave, but if you want to come on and say hello, that's fine by me. Go to timothydown.com and say join in. Use your phone sideways. No big light behind you, and come on and say hello if you want. I'll wait to see if you want to come. If not, I'm going to finish this and bugger off. Should be over in a mate him, family holiday, flying to Spain tomorrow. Cool dude. You know that Kevin's got a lot of YouTube channels, not just the Scotsman in Tenerife. He's got Scotsman in other places as well. And so go and check out a lot of his other YouTube channels. Well, Tim, Marie and I are having a road trip to Scotland on May 15th just for a week. Well, all I can say there, Denny, is Kamari, Kamaru, Kamarara. And Maria says, I presume foreigners speaking Spanish are more appreciated and encouraged as they visit the villages, not big resorts. Exactly. Exactly. I missed that one, Maria. How do you say I missed it? Me falta? Lo me falta? No. I missed it. I missed. Lo falto? I don't know. See, in Spanish, you've got to decide whether you're going to use the reflexive verb or whether you're going to use the real verb. And if you conjugate the verb or if you do something else. And see ya. They're going back now. They've gone for the walk. They're coming back.
15 Jahre bei mir.
Sitting in my PJs. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. And the foot is doing better. Well done. So what we're going to do is I'm going to finish now. And you've been watching. Freaky Friday, and this is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Just a few things to say. Have a great weekend. On Monday, we'll be having Meetup Monday. If you are not registered, go to timothydowd.com and register, so I know that you're coming. And we probably will be back up on the terrace if the weather's nice in Adeje. If there is any changes, then make sure you register, because I'll send you an email to tell you the new venue. We might be trying Shangri-La, which we've been to, on Monday if the terrace isn't open, but we'll see. At the moment, it's still at Terrace El Hable. On Sunday, we're having Reinhold and Brigitte over for dinner, and I'll take some photos. If you don't follow me, then make sure to follow me on Instagram and follow me on YouTube Shorts, because I do that film every day about what the weather's like in Costa Adeje, and it's only getting 200 hits or so I don't think a lot of you guys are watching. But if you just go to LWMST, to the shorts shelf on a thing, or on your TV, then you can see those. They're only 60 seconds long, and they tell you what the weather's like and what we had that day, breakfast and dinner. And next Wednesday, as I said, on Juliani's channel, we're going on Balcony Banter, and I will be going walking next week, but not every day live, but there will be a few days, probably between 8:30 and 9:30 is the start, and then we walk for maybe an hour. So that's all that's happening next week, and I hope to really get slim, and you never know, I might get into me leather pants one of these days. So apart from that, let's see if this works. No. Google thinks you might like this one next. Oh, let's get rid of Giuliani. We're going to start that again. Are you ready? We're going to start that again. Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can jump on to our wedding photo. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for free right here. This is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Signing off. A wonderful evening. I will read all your comments later. Bye.